Guess we gotta try this again. Dear Lord, I know that we've been here before. It's been a long time, I hope that you don't slam the door. I try to walk away, but there's some shit I can't ignore. I could be wrong, but seems like you don't even care no more. Cause since our last talk, you ain't playing fair no more. And when I pray, it kinda feel like you ain't there no more. I still don't understand why niggas who deserve it dies living, but the ones who ain't deserve it isn't here no more. And no, I don't want no one else to die. Instead of trading souls, I got something else in mind. There's a lot of moments that I wish that I could change. I could fix a lot of pain if you help me out this time. Maybe we can undo all the damage, press rewind. Reset the clock and make it so some niggas never die. Or maybe fix all the mistakes of those that's still alive and give them all a second try. Erase that Will Smith slap and turn them back around. Or wait till they get backstage so they can have it out. Or maybe make it so that Chris chose a different joke, a different topic, something Jada won't be mad about. Matter of fact, let's talk about this shit I'm sad about. When Pop Smoke accidentally leaked that address out. Lord, you know the streets crazy, how you drive the ball? When you know niggas keep a target on these rappers now. And give us Kobe Bryant back, we a mess without him. Take back the day he ever stepped inside that helicopter. Make him take the car instead and forget the chopper. Maybe take a different route or get a different driver. Can't believe you took his daughter and she left behind him. It's kinda hard to see the positive and that's the problem. I know you don't make mistakes, but I was hoping you'll erase that bullshit so his family won't be left without him. And I wish I could fly to Russia on a different mission and make him pay for putting Brittany Griner in the prison. Or maybe you could bring her back to February 17th and you could take the CBD so she ain't flying with it. Or maybe change that 9 years and give her 9 minutes. Or better yet, change the laws so they can stop tripping. I know that's a lot to wish and it ain't my business, but until you grant my wish, I ain't gonna stop wishing. But Lord, listen, this shit irking me. How you take PMB, that shit absurd to me. So many questions about that shit and it's disturbing me. That niggas can't eat waffles without security, and niggas can't work hard and go buy some jewelry. That one hurt to see. And by the end of the song, they gon' try to murder me. And if they do, I hope my fans take it personally. I know you hear me talking, Lord, don't be curving me. Won't you take us back to Kylie Jenner's party? Before them shots hit the floor, before the bullets ricochet and leave it dripping more. We don't know the truth or if we misinformed, but either way, take it back and make Tory hop inside a different car. Broke my heart when DMX died, I hit the call. Feel like that nigga was an angel in a different form. Might have had a drug problem like he did before, but he was fighting demons and I know that that's a different war. You must got a major ego. I ain't tryna disrespect or tryna play the hero, but when you took Takeoff, you took my favorite Migos. Look, I don't know how that makes sense, cause it makes zero. The fuck a wrong place, wrong time, that ain't Gito. Took that man right in his prime, that's playing Evo. When Tiny Luster died, I cried and played CeeLo, cause I can't even watch Friday without saying Devo. You know this shit got me stressed, right? Staring at the Bible, trying to figure out who's next, like why you take the ones who ain't deserve it, see what death like. Meanwhile, 6ix9ine free, living his best life. Go back to the day that he took the stand and confessed, right? Tape his mouth shut so he never talked to the feds, like make him do his time so his niggas gotta do less, right? Make him learn from Bobby so he can know what respect like. Lord, forgive me for my language and these bad words, but that Candace Owens bitch get on my last nerve. How you gonna tell me that what we witnessed on TV was a murder when we watch niggas turn his ass into Casper? George died from asphyxiation and that's a factor. Fentanyl or not, he'd have never died in his last words. Well, I cannot breathe, so really she gotta chill. Or maybe they should trade places so she can see how I feel. Little bitch got me stressed, God. Probably not prepared for what I'm asking next, God. Bring Ye mama back, cause he a mess, God. And he ain't been the same ever since Donda West died. Yeah, that's the day Kanye West died. First his heart, then his mind, then the rest died. And if your bank account is overkill, your soul could be broken still. Even the rich spirit money can't buy. I pray that heavens watch me. Rest in peace, Biz Marquis, you got peace. Young Dolph, King Von, Drake in your top 3. Black Rob, Troubles, Virgil and Shock G. Pat Stay, K Slay, your friend of God G. She almost took Lil TJ, but I'm happy he got Lee. Lord, you even took Black Panther, that's not G. And when Sidhu Musabala got shot, that shot me. Begging for your guidance on this ghetto earth. Frustrated, trying to understand how heaven works. I'm just hoping you can pull a couple strings and redo a couple things so maybe we can get a second turn. You took juice from us that forever hurts, but putting the blame on you, that'll never work. I know this ain't your fault, it's the devil's work. Devil's work.
And we are in the building. What's happening? Welcome to the live. Bossman in the building as always, man. You know, I got to come through for my people, man. You know, I don't go live consistent as I used to, but I'm here. I'm still here. I'm a working man. So, you know, I got other things that's I have to prioritize. You dig? Shout out to my people that's in the building. Chloe in the building already. You know, look like Chloe was finna go ham on somebody, and she probably still will. She probably gonna cut up out of here sometime during this live, set up her live and do what she was gonna do in the first place. So Chloe, don't give me that bullshit like you ain't gonna do it. My dog. Salute. Big shout out to Charlize in the building. Charlize, don't you carry your ass in no bushes, because you know I don't go live very often, so I need you, you know, vibing with your boy. You know, so yeah, stay right here. We got who else? We got Drama Free in the building. What's happening, Drama? What's good with you? Hope everything's good. Miss Tamika Ward is in the building. What's good, Tamika? Thank you for sliding through. We got the home. Oh, Dot. Hey, Dot. Hey, you might want to stay around. I'm finna drop the link. Well, matter of fact, I already did. This topic right here is probably right up Dot's alley. And Dot, he brings a different aspect on a lot of things that some people don't think about. He make you be like, Dot'll make you leave your old lady, man, for real. Dot will make you leave your old lady, because he'll be like, hey, man, hey, that bitch ain't shit. She cheating on you, homie. No, fuck around, but Dot keeps it 100. Shout out to the homie in the building, man. So, yeah, the link's in the chat. And we're going to watch a quick video. I think how long is this video? About 4 minutes and 32 seconds. This is a young lady I think I played on my last live. And shout out to this young lady. She talks about a lot of things. And I think she exposes women. And she keeps it 100. And one thing I can say, it's really not exposure if she understands what it takes. That's my opinion. She don't do it, so I guess a lot of people will say, she's a snitch. No, she's just trying to help her brother out. You dig? Lorraine in the building. How you doing, Lorraine? Welcome to the live. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. For people who a little late, who gonna slide in a little later, they can catch up. So let's go ahead and check this video out real quick. 4 minutes, 32 seconds. Now we're gonna have to go back because she gonna give you a lot of reasons. And I got a problem with a lot of them. So let's go.
This is the ugly truth about why good men are being cheated on. It's a topic that's often ignored and swept under the rug because societal norms have conditioned and desensitized us to separate men from their emotions. But it's an extremely important issue to unpack. So here's the top 6 reasons why women cheat on good men. Number 1, fear of commitment. Some women have a fear of commitment even if they're with a good man. This fear of commitment can stem from a variety of sources, including a lack of experience with long-term relationships, a desire to maintain their independence, or a fear of being vulnerable with a man. If she has witnessed failed relationships amongst her friends and family, she can then internalize the feeling that commitment is risky and not worth the effort. This can lead to a belief that relationships are bound to fail, which can lead to a reluctance to invest time and energy into something that she feels is doomed from the start. Despite being with a good man, women who have a fear of commitment tend to feel like that they're not ready to settle down because they're afraid of missing out on other life experiences. This fear of commitment can lead women to seek out other men, even if they're with a good man who treats them well. Number 2 is independence and autonomy. Some women cheat on good men as a way to assert their independence and autonomy. Women have been socialized to be caregivers and nurturers, and some may feel trapped and restricted in a relationship where they're expected to operate within the confines of their proverbial gender role. This is one of the reasons why I'm so against the push for gender equalism. You have women now wanting to be classified with the same traits and preferences as men. For these types of women, cheating may provide a sense of freedom and autonomy that they feel that they can't experience within the confines of committed relationships. Number 3 is boredom. Boredom is a powerful force that can lead some women to cheat on good men. Even if her man is good and loving, when relationships become routine and monotonous, the boredom can lead women to seek out excitement and thrill elsewhere. Even if a woman is in a good relationship with a good man, she may feel unfulfilled and unsatisfied in certain areas of her life. This can lead to the desire for excitement and stimulation, which she may seek out through cheating. Number 4 is emotional disconnection. Women need emotional connection to feel satisfied in a relationship. The emotional connection is fundamentally necessary for a woman to build a strong bond with a man. Even if a man is providing for his woman financially and physically, if he is not meeting her emotional needs, she will feel neglected and unfulfilled. This is why I tell men, do not make the mistake of thinking that you can buy a woman's loyalty. Sometimes even good men struggle to provide the emotional support and intimacy that women need, because men and women have different love languages. When there's a lack of emotional connection, it can lead women to seek it out elsewhere. Women who feel emotionally neglected by their man seek out someone else who can provide the emotional support that they crave. Number 5 is lack of self-esteem. A woman with low self-esteem may cheat as a way to boost her ego or to feel desired by someone else. She may not feel worthy of the love and affection her man offers and may seek validation from other men as a result. Women with low self-esteem usually cheat on good men as a way to validate their own self-worth and value. They want to feel desired and valued by multiple men, and cheating gives them a temporary sense of validation and self-gratification. Women who struggle with self-esteem issues use cheating as a way to feel better about themselves, even if it's only temporary. Number 6 is unresolved issues. Women who have unresolved issues such as past trauma and abuse are more likely to cheat on good men. Letting those past issues go unresolved can lead to feelings of emotional distress and instability, which can lead women to seek out comfort in someone else. Women who have experienced trauma and emotional neglect typically struggle with trust and intimacy in future relationships. Women who have trauma from past relationships are more prone to cheat when something reminds them of or feels familiar and reminiscent of that past trauma, simply because it ignites the fight or flight response. At the end of the day, the issue of infidelity isn't a simple one. It's a complex and multifaceted topic that requires understanding and a genuine desire to create better, more fulfilling relationships. This is why I'm a huge advocate for therapy, because good people shouldn't have to suffer at the hands of broken ones. So until the next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hey.
All right. So she reeled off some reasons on why women cheat on good men. I would like to give you guys, if you paid attention to the video, one of the reasons. Give us one of the reasons that you would like to start with, because there's a few of them that I heard, and I'm like, what? Huh? Like, for an example, women cheat because they got low self-esteem. What? What? It gives her a sense of what? Man, look. When a man cheat, I wish Miss Harris was in here. Goodness gracious, I wish she was here. There is no No excuses is given. No reasons are given. Oh, you use a dog. But when a woman cheat, there's a reason for it. I feel like when anybody cheat, there's a reason for it. Correct me if I'm wrong now. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now, if the person who's cheating is just a a slut or a dog, it's your job as the person on the dating scene who's dating this person to see that, right? I'm just saying. Check out the chat. Nikki New said, I don't know. I think the reasons are far more grimy than these 6. Okay. She also said if she's ever had whole years, she's gonna hoe once again. She's just gonna be secretive. Oh shit. Fellas, y'all listen up now. Y'all listen up. Now, I'm not going to say all women have had whole years, because there are some women who are, wholesome, and they really stand on morals, values that they were taught. So I'm not going to say all. But when you're in the dating game and maybe some of the women don't have those values, or they weren't brought up on those type of morals as a kid, so you would think that group of women had a whole tendency at some point in their life. So if we're going by what you just said, Miss Nikki New, those women are going to do it again. Fellas, listen up. Listen up. What up, Dave? Dave Weeks in the building, man. The homie Jizzle's in the building. What's good, bro? Thank you for sliding through, homie. Glory say, didn't Kanika say thoughts need love too? I mean, everybody need love at some point. But do they deserve it? Miss Buns is in the building. Welcome, Miss Buns. Miss Buns said, I've definitely had my whole years. What's going on? What's going on? Crucial K's in the building. Y'all talk to me, man. So, if I need to play it again, I will. But, it is 4 minutes long, and I know some people just getting in. But for those who heard the video, I mean, what's your thoughts? The link in the chat, or you can, like I said, you can always drop your comments in the chat. But I'm gonna just start off with they cheat because they need to boost their self-esteem. That might have been the dumbest reason that I ever heard that a woman would cheat. You got a man. Why do you need to boost your self-esteem when you got a man? Help me make sense of that, because it doesn't make sense to me. None whatsoever. Drama Free says, I believe some women cheat for 2 reasons. Reason 1, for better sex, or reason 2, to get back at her man for cheating on her. You know what? I can't argue. I can't argue. Drama Free, I think that should be reason number 1 and number 2 on anybody's list. That's just what it is. So let me ask you this then. What's reason number 1 and number 2 for a man to cheat? I can't wait to hear this shit. I can't wait to hear this shit. What you talking about, Chloe? Do they deserve it? Can they bounce up? There you go, Chloe. Thank you. I got one of the brothers who responded. David said that was too many reasons. The chances of finding a woman that don't have 1 out of 10 is slim. Man, talk your shit, Dave. Real talk. Talk your shit, bro. Man, you probably wouldn't go the rest of your life without finding a woman that don't have 1 of those 10 reasons. And I don't even know if she had 10 reasons. I lost count. Real talk. Now Oracle's in the building. What's going on? The Queen Mother's in the building. Dot says women cheat for financial reasons. Is that it, Dot? That's it? That's the only reason? Nikki New says men cheat, I guess, because they have the opportunity. And I'm a pause and let's talk about that, Nikki. Men cheat when there's an opportunity. Now, there are some men that will tell a woman that he has an old lady, but she don't give a shit. And then there are some men who won't tell her, and they sleep together. I don't know the percentage of how many women will cheat knowing that a man has an old lady versus men that sleep with women by lying to them about their relationship status. But at the end of the day, can you blame a man or do you blame the women when the man actually admits that he's in a relationship and she still say, fuck her, fuck her. I want what I want. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I said, hey, Doc. Hold on. I think I got a troll account in here. Yeah, I think I got a troll account in here. Might be even 2. But anyway, we're going to keep it moving. Yeah, that's a troll account. Now Oracle says, you know it's gorgeous. Okay, you weren't talking to me. I'm sorry, I don't want to read that. Chloe said, in all honesty, I don't let anybody double dip. I just can't. But there are many folks that don't, I'm assuming that don't have a problem with it. Are you saying break that down, Chloe? I want to understand what you mean. Break that down for me. Dot say women will cheat on her man for cheating on her with the man that has a woman. Big facts. That's big facts. And now the big question is, for some of those reasons, like she said, if a man is not there for her emotionally, she will cheat. And there's a couple other reasons that she said that he didn't cheat. It's just what he's lacking causes her to cheat. Why not leave? Why not? Well, first and foremost, why not communicate? I think that's the biggest issue in relationships is people don't communicate. If things are not going right in a relationship, they rather run or what? Cheat. Do you even try to fix the problem? Now when it comes to you being cheated on, that's different. I understand, like, you know what, I'm gonna get this motherfucker back. Or I'm just leaving because it doesn't matter what I say to you, I don't want to be with you because you cheated on me. I understand that. But when it's something like lack of emotional support, I can't even throw financial support in there because maybe he just ain't making the money that you would like him to make. But any reason I would have to say that has nothing to do with him or her cheating. Why don't you just voice the opinion? You feel what I'm saying? Why not just talk about it? Nikki New say, same number for women and men. Put a wedding ring on a man's finger and double his options. No joke. Women really resent that a man actually married a woman. God damn, Nikki, that was a gut punch, but you spoke nothing but facts. Because a lot of married men, I'm gonna have to say it this way. Excuse me, lady. Up they pussy rate when they get married. For some reason, women love. I ain't gonna say women. I'm gonna say thotty bodies love married men. That's weird as fuck to me. Jizzle say, I mean, does a woman or a man who is happy with her woman or man cheat? I'm going back to what the homie David Weeks said. Going by this list that this young lady came up with, she came, let's say it was 10. It's hard to find a woman that's not going to complain about one of the 10 things that this young lady just spoke about. So you already at a disadvantage going into this relationship with a woman, any relationship. Because now you got to worry about this, worry about that. You might be strong at this, like emotional support. You might be there 100%. But you ain't making $500,000 a year. And that's what she expects for her man to make. So she goes out and cheat on you with a man who's making that type of money, but he has no intentions on being in a relationship with her. She just gave up the draws because of money? Help me make that make sense. Let's bring up my big dog, my asshole sister, Chloe. What's happening?
Bitch. I understand because what you just said. Okay, so she goes and screws another dude because he's got a lot of money, but she's still going back home to the dude she ain't happy with. I don't comprehend that. It's not like he's fixing to start making all that money.
Big facts. And guess what? If she do screw this man with money and do go back home, and he finds out,
mic bouncing, but I ain't hearing that.
You can't hear me? What up, Jizzle? Can you hear me, Jizzle?
I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I hear you.
Chloe might want to drop down because
I can't hear you at all. I mean, I'm hearing you, but it's like distorted.
So, Jizzle, what's your thoughts, man?
Well, I mean, the question, it's a general question. I think, if you kind of to dive deeper into the question, it would be with that woman who is truly happy in a relationship. What are her chances to cheat? Like if we, because we basically in the video they talked about all of these reasons why they do, but all of those reasons, there's women. I would say there's women who have some of those reasons, but they're truly, I guess, content to a certain extent with their man. So that's not, those reasons are going to be null and void, basically. Because.
Oh, my fault. Go ahead. Continue.
Well, I was basically done, but because, yeah, she's content. He's giving her that certain amount of comfortability to ease all of that shit, them excuses and shit that the old girl was talking about.
So I think you asked earlier. The question is, how many women who are happy with their men cheat? Did you ask that question? Am I correct?
Well, no, I said, uh, I mean, I think I said something like, "Will a woman or man who is truly happy with their woman or man cheat?" It was
Right. Right. Okay.
right,
That's the big question right there. Because I mean, she was just giving us reasons on why women cheat. Whether it was a legit reason or not, you in a relationship with this person for a reason. Something made you commit to this relationship. And that's why we always go back to what we always say, dating, courting. That's what it's about, getting to learn someone. So you mean to tell me while you was getting to know this person, you didn't know that he was not financially, I don't want to even say stable, but he wasn't financially up to par for you. But you
right,
still decided to get in this relationship. Or you didn't realize that he was not that type of emotional person that was going to be there for you.
right,
You still decided to date this guy.
right. So you setting
It doesn't
yourself
make
up.
sense.
You setting yourself up in that case.
Right. Absolutely. Let's bring on Drama Free in the building. What's going on, Drama Free?
What's going on, fellas? What's going on?
Cooling, cooling. What is your thoughts on the topic?
Why you starting all this mess, boss? It's late.
Man, listen. I should have never found this lady page. I should have never found it because I be tuned in like, what?
What's she on Facebook?
YouTube.
Oh, she on
YouTube.
YouTube. Okay.
Matter of fact, let me tell y'all her name so y'all can
What's
check her
good?
out as well. Her name is Olivia Alexis.
And
Matter of
what's
fact,
good,
Olivia
Drama?
Alexis.
let me put this on the screen so
Mm,
y'all can see it as well. Uh-oh, that's the wrong one.
well,
Let me take this off the screen. What up? So Journey of Life. Y'all make sure y'all go check her channel out. This is Olivia Alexa. She be dropping jewels. Some women will say she's hating, but go ahead, Drama Free. Let me hear what's your thoughts.
no, I don't think she hated at all, but I do think of I listen. I know a couple of women that it's really complicated with women. See, men can cheat and it don't have to mean nothing. It's just extra tail, you know. They go back home to their wives or their women and they know that's where they want to be. So it's just a little extra activity. However, um, when women cheat, I really believe it's for a reason, right? I don't know if it's all the reasons that that young lady is stating, but I know two women that one wanted to be married to a guy is the weirdest thing. She wanted to be married to a guy, and he wasn't. She claimed that the sex wasn't great or whatever, and who she was cheating with, it was all of that. But she was dying to be cheated. I'm sorry, dying to be married to that particular man, but yet she kept stepping out on him. It was just the weirdest thing. I really didn't understand it. But I know a woman also now. That woman I worked with some years ago. Um, but I know a woman currently now that is living with a man. They are engaged. They have two children. He cheated on her um, before they got engaged. They were just dating. He cheated on her. She found out and she gave him an ultimatum. They got back together. Everything was good. But then she did him 10 times worse. And for the life of me, I just don't understand why. Because if you wasn't good with that, you should have just kind of moved on.
Absolutely.
She is currently, and I'm so glad I don't have to say names or anything, because she's currently like sleeping with the guy's boss. She done had two kids. She slept with this man throughout her pregnancy and everything. Like it's a mess. It is a mess.
So
He just recently got married and cut it off. But she would have still been messing with him if he didn't decide to cut it off, if the other
Right.
guy didn't decide. So it's just a mess. And for the life of me, like this man bought the man that she's with bought her a house. I mean, they have two kids together. I'm hoping and praying that it is in fact his kids because she was sleeping with that other man the whole time, right?
Right.
So it's crazy. But in my mind, like the two instances I put there is either she said that sometimes the person that is good for you does not provide the best sex for you. And I was like, wow.
Let,
So, in her mind, everything else is up to par, but the sex is not. And that's why she chose the other guy to be intimate with as well, to fulfill her personal needs.
so
Um,
let me ask you this before you continue.
mhm,
When a woman, let's just say you said she got cheated on,
mhm,
and she has value. She has morals about herself. She has a great upbringing.
mhm,
When a man cheats and then she goes and do what I think you said it was your friend or not.
mhm.
Do a woman just lose all of that? Because let's think about what I think. I don't know why Jay said it. Somebody said it. Like you go and sleep with another man who doesn't really even have to put in work. You're just doing it to get back. To me, you lost every
You lost all your value.
respect. Yeah, and you
Absolutely.
lost respect for yourself when the man that you're with, maybe you made him work, but now
Absolutely.
because he cheated, oh, I'm
Mhm.
just gonna disrespect myself and get this man the sex. Oh, that don't make sense to me. Why
It
not just
doesn't.
leave?
It doesn't. And here's the thing: it's some selfishness involved in that, as far as I'm concerned. Like, okay, so sometimes women have. I know I have a group of females that are closely knit, and we try not to have judgment on life situations, right? So while that I do have a judgment, I don't state it because um that's what we vow to do, not to just really make it about judgment, right? I don't understand for the life of me, I don't understand that her ideology. I don't get it. To me, it doesn't make sense, right? Because you want to be a kept woman, you want to be looked at and held at this esteem, but yet you're acting common. You're acting at a different level. Not saying that if you're not married that you're not great. I want to make that clear. But or you're not up to par or whatever. But when a man chooses a wife, he chooses a good thing, right?
Right.
He
Supposed to anyway.
right. He's holding you at a certain esteem. You made the cut when others didn't, basically. And that's because he sees value there. So do you lower your value? Absolutely. Absolutely, you do. You, yeah. And if he was to ever find out, what would that do? Right?
Right.
What would that do to him? It's a very dangerous game,
Absolutely.
because there's just certain things I don't see why she would do it, but it's a very, very serious thing. Things like that I really try to remove myself from because like when she dropped the bomb on the group of us, we were like we went gas because we're all married.
Right.
She basically showed y'all what she valued, like the things that she valued when she got with the dude that she had the kids with. That's not really what she valued. She valued the dick more than the.
Well, I think that her thing was, I mean, because she did say, well, he did it first. I'm like, yeah, well, you kind of had the out. If that was done to you, and listen, I've been cheated on. I've never cheated on anyone, but I've been there and I had to make a decision. Do I want to stay or do I feel like I'm worth more than this? Right? So then I have an option if I want to step off. If I do in fact decide to forgive the person, then forgiving is not forgetting, but it's letting go. When you hold on to any part of that where you have to have the get back, then you really didn't forgive it.
So,
So,
hold
you
on real
know,
quick.
yeah, it's heavy. Um, it kind of bothered me somewhat, but I have to. It's not my life. It kind of made me more, um, just happy and excited about my journey with my person because we're in a different space.
It's me, boss.
Okay, okay,
Oh, you about to see a Willie go across the screen, huh?
welcome to homie Dot to the building. What's good,
Hey,
fam?
What's happening, man?
Good, God.
I hope y'all ready, man. Brace
Uh-oh.
yourselves. Brace yourselves.
All right,
yeah,
drama
I
free.
kind of
This is
want to hear
this is
some of the
LA, and
fellas.
he's gonna give you the real on how he see it. Go ahead, my brother.
All
Well,
right,
come on with it.
first of all, I didn't like that cop out. And if you listen to that video that you played, it was a bunch of cop outs. And this is because women lack self accountability or honesty, true honesty.
Mm.
You're not going to get nothing honest. You're going to get some shit that sounds good. And it's always going to be tailor made to make the woman have a way out, an exit. Think about all
Ooh.
this woman had a whole video for the exit plans for a while. She cheating because she was ugly when she looked and she had a mole on her face. No. When we gonna keep it real? And let's talk about this too, real quick. I heard her say that the woman is cheating because he's trying to get back at the dude that cheated. Let me tell you something. I seen a female that was cheating with me come tell me that she just put 2 of her boyfriend's tires on flat. And I just told her, I'm like, how did you put 2 of your boyfriend's tires on flat? Because you caught their cars over somebody else's house, but yet you over here with me.
Hold on.
I said when you flatten one dude tires, the other dude tires automatically by proxy should not have gotten flattened because that's stupid. You hold on, you got 2 boyfriends, you done flattened both of their tires, and you over here with your third nigga telling me about it. That's women, bro. There's no self accountability. Women got all kind of codes. Like if they don't bust a nut, they didn't cheat. It didn't happen. Real talk.
Oh wow. Oh,
Yeah.
I totally disagree. No,
Oh,
no, no, no,
they
no.
got codes.
So,
Wow.
all right, Doc. So when and what's good with you, bro? What's good with
What's happening? Why Jay was popping?
you? Nothing much. When I seen Doc pop in the chat, I said, "Oh shit." Nah. All right. So, what would you say would be a reason why a woman, or do you think a woman would still cheat if she's actually truly happy with the man that she's with and she values what he brings to the table?
Oh, get ready. Hey, grab a
It
hold and
depends.
squeeze your cognitive dissonance. I'm finna say something.
Well,
Now,
go ahead.
check it out. First of all, I love when y'all talk about men cheating. Look at all those men y'all name cheating. I want y'all to pay attention to something that y'all left out of it. Almost every player got 5 bitches, right? Right? And all of them, it's only one is his woman. The other 4 is cheating on somebody else.
Mm.
So for you to even be a player, women got to be players.
Talk.
For a player to even exist, it has to be a woman that's a player too.
Mm.
Okay, so yeah.
So it has.
I'm trying to
So you saying
understand that. I'm trying to
So you
understand
saying it
that.
has nothing to do with what someone values when they get in, or nothing to do with being happy in a relationship that you in or that you value?
Okay, well, let me tell you the catch-22 to that. The catch-22 to that is you the sucker on the line that marries this woman, right? You the sucker, right? You married this woman, right? Right? Now, first of all, most women don't like their husbands. If you peep it out, just look at it. They love their side nigga, hate their husbands. Okay, well,
Oh
we'll
no,
go.
that's ridiculous. That makes no sense.
Let me finish now. I know it's your job. I know it's your job, but let me finish.
We're
No,
gonna
that,
come
that's
right after you finish,
no.
drama
That's
free.
ridiculous. I
we
am
go.
a married woman, and I
Right.
absolutely love my husband, and I don't have no side nigga. So that's just ridiculous. And when we say we should say some women, we shouldn't speak to the masses of women because I think that's kind of disrespectful.
Well, that's an argument that women always make when they want to argue because I'm not talking about every woman.
No.
You know,
No, you said women. You said that's women. That's women.
we're speaking generally. We're talking over the most. You know what I'm saying? We're speaking generally. We're not talking about your case. And you know, women always do that. I've been
Well,
blogging for years.
all right.
Women always do that. Women always do that where they make it about them. Now you're speaking for all women off your personal experience.
So all right.
You've been
So
hurt,
for
huh?
No. Now I've been hurt. Oh my God. Now I've been hurt.
no. Hey. For conversation's sake, when that say women drama free, just add that some women in there, because that's gonna get us off of the whole conversation.
No. She wanted to be smart, so let's let her be smart. Think about what she said.
I wanted to be smart.
Yes, you debunked yourself with your own statement. You came back and said,
I didn't debunk anything.
hold on. You said that I couldn't.
You're the fast talker.
You said
yes. Very combative.
You
said a nice conversation.
You said that. Hold on. You said I couldn't generalize women off what I was saying, and then you came back and generalized women off your personal situation.
I didn't generalize anything.
You said I couldn't say what I said because you were married and you didn't have a side nigga. That's what you said.
No, I'm saying respect people. Because you're coming very disrespectful.
I'm not being disrespectful.
Well, that's why I was saying, for conversation's sake, when someone says women, let's just add to some women.
I'm non-confrontational. I don't do that.
Yeah.
So
okay, so when hold on. When we generally let me debunk that. When we say that men cheat, do you ever hear men hop up? Well, I ain't never cheated. We just know that generally a lot of men cheat, right?
No. Or I haven't dated all men because I can't speak to what all men do. I never see. I'm on the side of right. I'm not on the side of men and women. I don't play that role.
It's not a general consensus that men cheat.
You understand? I never play that role, and I think that you're coming up here trying to beat up women instead of looking for the right and the wrong in individuals. Period. It's not about the women this, the women that, and this is women, and this is women. But what about people? Let's take the gender away from it. Human condition. Let's focus on that. You come and you're browbeating a sex. I don't browbeat anyone. I speak in general. We had a whole conversation before, boss, on your last live. Did I when we listened to this young lady before, didn't I pick out the things that I felt that women were wrong at? I don't jump on a gender. I never do that.
You just cooked 3 women.
It's not fair.
Before I got up here.
Excuse me?
You just cooked 3 women. One was fucking this nigga. One was fucking this nigga.
I didn't cook
you done more bashing on women than I have since I got up here.
Wait a minute. Wait. I wasn't bashing anything. I'm telling a story. And we were talking about cheating. So that's not first of all, I am a woman. Okay. That's not bashing. I'm on the side of right and wrong.
I'm saying is what I said was no worse than what you said. You actually gave out real incidents of people sticking dicks in themselves and things. I didn't give out nothing like that.
You need to listen back. That's women, that's women, dog. That's what you are browbeating. I didn't say women.
We're talking about the topic of women.
Go ahead.
Are we not talking about women cheating? I'm giving my opinion.
You're the fast talker. So I want everybody to just listen and watch how many times this man trips over his own words. Go ahead.
Okay. All right.
I'll wait.
All right. Let me finish tripping. You ready? Let's go. Now, women cheating, right? We saying that women cheat on good men. Women can't stand good men. So the things I'm going to say is going to irritate people, but it's real. Women don't like good men. Let me tell you why.
It's not real. It's trash.
Let me tell you why women don't like good men. Because first, good men create a boring sexual situation by their submissiveness to the woman. They do. They do. It's up to a woman when y'all have sex and when y'all don't. When you get in that situation, you already fucked. But go, I'm gonna let you speak.
So, and like I said, when you hear that, if you add that some women in there, and it'll make more sense. I think.
I think what happens. Let's go back, and I know she's not here, but Miss Harris. I don't think she would mind. Is when Miss Harris is in the chat, we know how she speaks. We have these type of conversations, and she will state, "Yeah, we got to do this, but men don't do this." You know what I'm saying? And she never uses the phrase "not all men." You know what I'm saying? And I get where Dot is coming from, when it's not all men, but at the same time, I've had the opportunity to listen to Drama Free speak, and she doesn't bash men, and I can honestly say that and stand up for that. You know what I'm saying? She, like the last video we watched on my last live, she pointed out things that women do. So I can't say that she's up here to bash men. You know what I'm saying? The story that she told earlier about, I guess that was her friend, not, I can't remember, but she was telling what that young lady did. And I don't think that had anything to do with bashing men. She was just telling you what a woman does. Not all women, not all men. So I think we as adults on this panel have to understand it's not all. It's
Right.
just what it is.
It messes up the conversation. It makes it to where it can never, and the conversation can never go forward whenever we think, that when someone say men do this or women do this, that it's they mean that all women do this or all men do this.
Just like the Black Lives Matter movement. All lives matter. Bitch, we know that. You know what I'm saying? So, but we talking about what's going on right now is y'all killing black people. So, yeah, I think that's what it is. I don't think nobody is really up here to offend anyone.
No, and that's the thing about it. I was labeled a misogynist when I first came out. But what's the weird is if you listen to my if you ever let me finish a whole thought, the men get all of the bad press from me. They get vilified from me because
you're the one who allows.
Yeah, the man is the leader. So everything that happens to you is your fault. The whole situation, the climate that y'all have with each other is all on you.
Drama?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's your thoughts on what he just stated?
I'm sorry. I really didn't hear what he just said.
So that's why I fell out with Tommy Sotomayor. You know what I'm saying? Because he was blaming everything on women, black women especially. Everything on women. I told this dude, when I make my videos, it may sound like I'm bashing women because I'm telling all the things that they do and the reasons that they do it. But if you listen to the whole thing, I'm going to always tell you that men are the leaders in the relationship. And the most time when your relationship goes awry is because you allowed the woman to lead. Not saying that you have to be a total, like an authority figure like that to a like that, but you're supposed to be the leader. When you allow a woman to lead, that's basically her out of nature. You know what I'm saying? Now she's got to be the masculine and the feminine. You understand what I'm saying? So like you blaming everything on women. No, a woman can't do nothing to you that you don't allow, and that goes vice versa. It goes vice versa. Can't nobody do nothing to you that you don't allow them to do. Because you can cut it off right then and there. Bam, right there. First sign of disrespect. First time a person yell at you in public, man or woman. I can start saying everything, man or woman, because it actually goes vice versa. But when it comes to the whose fault is it, who's responsible, it's on the man.
Because he's the leader.
Right.
So what if the man doesn't know? Or what if the man feels like the relationship is solid and that the woman puts every foot forward that would tell you that, things is good? And I go back to that question because that's the real, stinger. And really, if you don't see that shit, it's that shit'll fuck with you. You will be out here like, what the fuck? We was good and all this. Like it's different whenever y'all arguing every day and y'all shit. She looking through your phone and you trying to look through. That's a different situation. I'm talking about whenever y'all good and it happens.
I'm not gonna even say about what. That's the one thing I'm curious about, and that's one thing I would like the young lady, the young woman that's up here, to explain to me after I say what I gotta say, because I'm explaining it from the man's aspects, and I'm gonna be 100% totally transparent when I say this, and it's gonna sound fucked up. I was a super fat cheater, right? But let me tell you something. I only cheated when it was good. So let me break it down for you. I only cheated. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I only cheated when it was good. You know what I'm saying? Because, let me give you an example what I mean. Like when things was bad and I'm worried about me and my girl relationship, I ain't doing no type of cheating because I'm worried about losing my woman. I'm worried about is she finna go cheat or what she finna do now because we in bad terms. The best time to cheat is when a woman think everything going good because she ain't looking for nothing.
Oh man,
That's fucked up, but guess what though? But guess what though? But that's the reason why we end up backfiring on you because then a woman starts looking for shit and causing shit when things are actually good because then they be thinking like it's too good to be true. Something got to be wrong, and most of the time they're wrong about that, but sometimes they're right.
I won't drama free to respond, but I just want to say this.
But so I want to know how women feel when they cheat. So I really want to know that because I know for the most part I cheated when things was good. I didn't have the heart to. Let me tell you something. The last thing you want to see when your girl mad at you is your side bitch. Like, bitch, you got me in this shit. Yo, I be wanting to whoop her ass. You don't want to see her. Get away from me. It's weird. Like, that's the time you're supposed to cheat. Your woman ain't fucking with you. She ain't answering the phone. She mad. You want to go. She want to see you too. And that's the scary thing because they'll tell you, go be with that bitch. Because you know what that means when she say that. But anyway, go ahead.
Miss Drama Free, what's your response for that? We're going to give you the flow.
That's honestly, that's unfamiliar territory to me because I've never cheated on anyone. I have been cheated on, but I've never been cheated. I've never cheated on anyone that I dated, even before I got married. So that's really I can't tell you why. I can only speak to the individuals that I know that are um, that have done that, and like I try to get understanding from those women because I don't understand it in my mind. My thing is, if I don't want to be there, I'm just not going to be there. If it ain't working out for me, we don't need to be together. So I need to move on. You need to move on, whatever. But yeah, I can't really speak to that.
I want to ask her on one more point. I want to ask what she thinks about this. So I think this is well. What's your name? Because I don't want to address you as a woman. Drama free. What do you think about this? Is I think like back when, because I've been to both kind of. First, let me tell you it's two kind of cheaters. There's the unsatisfied cheater and there's the greedy cheater. I was both of these at one point in time in my life. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you
I agree with this statement.
I'm gonna tell you what the unsatisfied cheater is. Unsatisfied cheater is a man who is not vocal enough in his relationship because I'm giving you the truth. We give women power, like y'all are everything to us when we're in that stage of thinking. Like it's like you are an extended mom with more authority. You understand what I'm saying? Like seriously, like it's like that. Like you think about it. We can physically whoop y'all, but we still scared of y'all. So like our woman can calm us and snatch us off whooping your ass. Our woman can come grab us by the ear, get off that nigga, don't kill him, and we'll go with her. But nobody else can't stop us. Your ass dead if our woman ain't there.
And the other one, what was the other one you said?
So the greedy cheater. Now, once that's what she told me earlier, which kind of hurt my feelings. And that hurt. Nothing that a woman did to me hurt me, but your statement hurt me when you told me I was a hurt nigga. Because my woman,
it sounds like pain.
It's not.
It just sounds like pain to me.
You will understand when I finish. My woman is laying right here next to me. I'm good. It's not like that. I love women. Y'all are the greatest fucking things on God. Love women. But anyway, now you're right in a sense because back in those days when I was a unsatisfied cheater, I did hate women. I couldn't despise y'all because y'all had so much power over me. But when I conquered women, I love y'all. Y'all are the shit. I love y'all. Y'all are the sweetest things in the world. I love y'all. So I became a greedy cheater is when I was able to control my woman, have my woman have sex anytime I wanted, get anything I wanted at any given time, hit at 4:00 in the morning. It don't matter. I had it. So when I started cheating at that point, I just knew I was a greedy bastard that just wanted a bunch of women.
Okay.
So real quick, let me break down the unsatisfied cheater. The one more time. The unsatisfied cheater can't get head from his woman, can't get sex when he wanted. The unsatisfied cheater most likely gets head on his birthday, tax check, or Christmas. But go ahead.
I want to throw this question out because I don't want to forget the chat. Fresh Shows TV she got a question for you, Dot. She said, "Have you ever truly been in love with a woman?"
Hell yeah, almost killed both of us. Hell yeah. See, I had to escape that love shit because it's just like y'all said earlier. When you fall so deep in love with a woman, you cannot even fathom the idea of touching another man. So back in them days when I used to fall in love, bitches, you was in danger. I'm talking about like that's a dangerous place. Women, y'all should be careful with them pussies because they good, and some of these men will hurt you when they fall in love. Y'all act like y'all want a nigga to love. That's what the last thing you really want.
So I want to not switch gears, but it's almost what Doc's saying right now, and I want you to answer this for me, Drama Free. I seen the term or the word simp in the chat, and I know what they're talking about. When a man is head over heels for a woman, like Doc saying, he's in love. Let me just stop there and say, do you want a man to be madly in love with you, Drama Free?
Absolutely, because it depends on the type of woman, right? All women are different, like all men are different. I don't categorize anyone or clump them together. So, a simp, henpeck, all of you probably heard henpeck too. Henpeck man is a simp, or a man that is, weak for women or going, follow around that woman that sniff behind her, Um, I think that's a very different deal from being in love with that person, right? Because for me, love grows. It's earned. It's just not given, right? So, do I want, my husband? He tells me he's in love with me. I'm in love with him. So, yeah, we do for each other. I mean, I'm just maybe I'm in a different space. I don't know, but what is this gentleman's name? I'm sorry.
That's
Yeah,
L.A. You
LA,
call it
LA.
L.A. or Dot, either way.
Yeah. It this conversation that he's giving, it seems like it's more of today's world, like right now. Very millennial, you know what I mean?
Right.
So that's what I'm getting from it, and I'm older than that. So for me, I'm sitting here with my mouth open. I'm like, whoa. Because
I'm actually speaking on 20 years ago, and I'm 46. How old are you? I'm 46.
yeah, I'm in my 40s too.
Okay, so yeah, it's not
Yeah,
really
but you just
millennial.
seem like very millennial. Like in like the people the younger people that I hear, they speak just like you. And I'm just like, whoa, I didn't experience that. Like I'm sorry. I'm just really removed from the things that you're saying right now.
Well, this is the thing
I
about
just
it. This
can't
is the thing
relate.
about it. You already stated that you really don't have enough experience to even be involved in this conversation. You
No,
never
I
cheated.
didn't say no, 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 no,
You are what I
no.
refer to as a
Ex-
perfect patty.
Wait. No, no one's perfect. Just because I didn't have, I've been cheating and around and doing all of that doesn't mean that you're not experienced. So
You
when you say
never
experience,
cheated.
experience in what?
You never cheated.
I've never cheated on anyone
Is
that I've ever been with.
Perfect.
Never.
is that hard to believe, that?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Well, because maybe the women that you're choosing are not, really decent women. You ever thought about that?
Well, you just cooked all them women. Y'all ain't shit out
Yeah.
there. Y'all heard it? Y'all ain't shit out
Well, I didn't say
there.
all women. I said the women that you've
And
been with. I said the women that you've been with.
we've
Hold
all
back.
experienced cheaters. Everybody on this
Mm-mm.
line has experienced cheaters.
Oh yeah, I know I have.
Yeah, but that's the men you're talking
I
to. You're not
I
speaking to the
I
women.
No, I'm saying.
Go ahead,
Hey,
YJ.
so was the women good women that boss cheated, that cheated on boss, or was it the same type of women that cheated on me?
Listen, you're the one
I'm
saying that
asking you.
you are avid
No, women
man that's
cheat.
been cheated on.
Women
Like
cheat. Women cheat, man. Pastors,
I
fiancés, women
didn't
cheat.
say that women didn't. I can't speak for. I can speak for me, and you're saying
Right,
that
right,
you've been
right.
cheated
I'm
on a
saying you don't have
multiple.
enough experience to talk about this conversation because you never
Wait a
cheated. We need a
minute.
woman
Wait a
up here that
minute.
didn't cheated so we can find out what's going on.
Oh, well, okay.
You know what I'm saying? We trying to get to the go. What's going on? You
Well,
can't
I
tell
thought
us
that we were
nothing.
having. Excuse me, but I thought that we were having a very adult conversation. It's not really very
I'm
surface and
saying
very trivial.
though.
So.
I'm saying though, it's like you can't relate to what we talking about because you don't, it's not your
Well,
world.
actually, we
We've
were
been
up here before you. If I
no,
recall, you came in
sweetie,
last.
you saying that I'm
So
millennial, but
I'm
you
not
acting like
sweetie.
you don't.
I'm no
Everybody else
one
knows what I'm
sweetie.
talking about. You don't know
I'm no one
because
sweetie. I'm no one sweetie. You're sitting next to your woman. You should respect her.
they call that respect shit. I'm gonna get in
Mm.
trouble. Am I gonna get? I don't get in trouble.
No, you're not going to
I
get in
just did a
trouble.
show
You're a
about this
grown
the other day.
man.
I don't get in
You're a
trouble.
grown man.
I can say anything I want.
But you're
Oh,
absolutely
man.
right.
I
And
don't get in
boys, I
trouble.
have more adult conversations than this, so I'm gonna go.
Please, hurry up, because you've been
Hold
threatening to
on,
leave.
Doc. Don't
You've
do
been
that,
threatening
Doc.
to leave.
No,
She
don't
keeps
do
threatening to leave. That's
Don't
that
do that.
woman
Boss,
shit. This he threatened to leave
boss,
earlier.
you
Did she threaten to leave
actually
earlier?
take advice from this individual.
Did she
That is,
threaten to leave earlier?
yeah,
I'm
no.
trying to control. You want to
Hold
turn
on.
boss against me? Do
No,
what you
I'm
do.
not going to turn
This
anyone
it
against
ain't
you.
about that. Bro. I just
So
want
why is she
everybody to
threatening
get
to
along.
leave? Ain't
I
nobody
want
cussing
everybody
her
to
out.
get
You're
along, bro.
very
She's
That's
leaving
all.
because I called her sweetie.
No, because you're very rude.
Right.
You don't see how rude you are? The other two
I'm
gentlemen,
honest. I'm just
YJ,
honest.
YJ, didn't we have a very nice conversation the last time? No one stepped on each other's toes. We were all very respectful. This guy comes. I don't. My name is drama free for a reason. I don't surround myself with this. That's not what I do. I'm not gonna yell. I'm not gonna curse. That's not who I am. And I'm not gonna let you try to bring that out of me. You are very different than what I deal with.
I know
But
that.
boss YJ, thank you so much for having me up. Okay.
I appreciate you, drama
Boss,
free.
I'll drop down. Okay. Take care.
Oh, hey,
Cheeks.
this topic right here is one of those topics that can go either left or right. And Doc gave us a warning before he came up here. He did
But
do
no, I
that.
wasn't being disrespectful to her. If anybody was being combative, it was her when she told me I was hurt. See, that's a direct shot. I didn't say anything. I wasn't even talking about her. She made it about her. The conversation was not about her, true or false, until she said, I'm married and I don't cheat. I'm perfect. That's when it became about her. Up until the end, we were talking generalizations about women and men.
Well, I mean,
period. So I wasn't being combative. I wasn't attacking her. If anybody was attacking anybody, it was her. And she kept threatening to leave. That's what they do. That's fine. Don't threaten to leave.
Oh, we got one in the chat. Chloe say, "LA, you're being out of line." Oh no, man! Listen,
I ain't trying to get no pussy from no female. I ain't simping for what I'm simping for. I'm just chilling. I'm just speaking on the topic. She had to make it about her.
I think that's what that tends to happen in these type of conversations. To be honest with you, when what either gender says, opposite sex does this, opposite sex does this, and what tends to be the response is, I ain't never do that.
You seen the movie The Best Man. Good girls never tell. Let's just keep it. I don't like good girls. I don't even date good girls. Good girls are too perfect for me. I can't. They be and trust me, the good girls are the most vile motherfuckers that they are. Bro.
Hold on, dog. What's a good girl, man?
Oh, the bitches that don't cheat but do.
Hold on, man. Your old lady is sitting next to you. You mean it?
What?
Break that down to me, Doc, because that don't make sense, bro.
What my old lady got to do with what I'm talking about?
Because you said you don't like good girls.
I don't like perfect girls, bro.
No, you just said
good girls. Yeah, good girls. No, I like good girls.
I ain't trying to talk about your old lady or nothing like that, bro. I'm just
that's not what I'm implying. I'm not speaking about my lady. That's the thing. That's what we always. I mean, like think about it. I've been doing these no Thanksgivings for 12 years, and I've been in 5 different relationships. And every time I do these, people personalize it about me. No, it ain't never about me and my relationship. My woman is good. That's good. You understand what I'm saying? Like all that shit y'all go through, I don't go through. I don't get in trouble.
I'm still looking.
You understand? I don't get in trouble. See, I don't know. Don't tell me about when my woman is. What the fuck? What's she gonna say? She gonna shush me? What the fuck? She gonna check me? Because then that's the end of the relationship. So it don't even matter what she say after that.
Y'all heard
you feel what I'm saying? That's how I run my shit. I mean, what y'all do is y'all business. Y'all want to be unhappy, a female all on your phone and asking you when you come and going. That's your business.
Hey.
I don't roll like that.
I can't argue with you.
I got to argue. Go ahead. I got to argue with my uncles about this shit at a family reunion because they women told them we were just having a conversation. I'm like, look here, aunties. I get up and go get me a burger at 4 a.m. and I don't tell my woman where I'm going. You can't do that. That's disrespectful. Yeah, they end up cussing me out. And then they ended up punking my uncles out. That shit was very distasteful to watch. I mean, they punked him out. He don't do nothing. I don't tell him to do. Y'all niggas crazy. I'm telling you, I did a show about this the other day, no Thanksgiving, about men getting in trouble, women telling you what to do, and I'm gonna break it down for y'all. If a woman checks you, raises her voice at you, questions you, she don't like you. Period, nigga. Leave her. Get away. Run. Because when a woman loves you and respects you, she would never raise her voice at you. She would never push your buttons or try to piss you the fuck off, just like you would never do it to her. Fuck out of here. Y'all niggas keep playing with these women if y'all want to.
I told you, Doc. I think Doc has a total different way of looking at things, and I can't argue with him. Because what you just said, in a sense, I understand that. Why would a woman try to push your buttons? Why would she?
Right.
To me, that's a lack of respect. To me, you know what I'm saying. Now, where I disagree is when I know this is just one part of the conversation. You was like, you don't tell your woman where you're going. Now, if you're in a long-lasting, strong relationship, why wouldn't you? You feel what I'm saying? Like, if your old lady got up 3 o'clock in the morning, left out the house, and ain't tell you where the hell she was going,
you know why?
Be a problem.
You know why? No, it wouldn't. Let me tell you. No, let me tell you why.
Shit. Talk to me, bro.
Let me talk to you. First of all, I treat my woman how I want to be treated. She better not wake me the fuck up. She want to go run and get her a sandwich. You better go get your goddamn self a sandwich. Like she ain't wake me up and tell me she gotta take a shit. So if I wake up in the middle of the night, 3 a.m, and she ain't in the bed, she taking a shit. I'm supposed to go out. Where the fuck you at, bitch? I was taking a shit. Look, let me tell you something. Let's go further, right?
Okay.
That's the thing about it. If I wake up and go decide to go get me, and that's the thing about it. Women, it's all these rules and all this constricted bullshit. I told men a long time ago, you want to cheat on your woman, do it in the daytime. They goofy as hell. They only want to check you at night. You come in at 2 a.m, they want to argue and fight. That's the only time they accuse you of cheating. You've been fucking all morning. You can leave. I'm gonna go play basketball, honey. As long as the sun up, you can fuck all day. Because she'd never expect you cheating in the daytime. That's how goofy women is, and whatever.
God damn.
So no, my woman can. Let me tell you something. If you really want to have your woman, and you first thing I tell men, never put a woman in a cage, because if you put anyone in the cage, they're going to try to escape. You can actually have a person put themselves in a cage by not putting a cage up. My woman can do anything she fucking want to do. I trust her totally. You know why? Because I can't control what she does. It only takes 5 minutes to fuck, bro. You can't watch nobody 24 hours a day. Your woman could be at work all day fucking in the walk-in, nigga. I done it all, so I know it's there. It exists. So I don't work, you know what I'm saying? Like if your woman is cheating or she don't want you no more, it's gonna come out of her personality. You're gonna see it. You ain't gotta go through all that. You're gonna see it. You're gonna if you know the signs, you would know when your woman cheating on you.
So you just watching the movements the whole time.
Yeah, you can tell. Think about it. When a woman starts cheating on you, she start taking on other niggas' ideologies, telling you shit she ain't never heard. She listening to some other nigga. You can tell when some nigga is in your girl ear. Thinking next thing you come home, some woman telling you it's time to go to church. This some passive been trying to fuck your bitch. Now she got you up in church with the pastor that's trying to fuck you. You shaking his hand. See, I'm telling you, bro, shit is wicked out here, bro. And I wasn't trying to go at the one, but I do these conversations. I always end up on the phone with women that never cheated, women that's 40 years old that never sucked a dick. I don't like talking to perfect patties, bro. Like I can't have this conversation. I have a show about sucking dick, and it'll be 5 bitches calling that don't suck dick. Like, where are you non-dick sucking bitches coming from? When they cloning y'all in the lab somewhere?
So is it something wrong with a woman who is not a cheater?
No, I didn't say that all women cheat.
No,
I never said none of that.
No, I'm just asking you, is there something wrong with a woman who doesn't cheat or who hasn't cheated on their man? Is there something wrong with them? Because you said you don't like perfect patty.
Bro, you can't have no conversation with no perfect patty, bro.
Hold on, not a conversation. You can't be in a relationship with him either?
Oh, hell no, I ain't dating no perfect patty. Hell no. Hell no. I married one. I married one.
What was the cause of the end of it? What was the main cause
bro,
of the end
perfect patties are the best cheaters in the world, nigga.
Oh, Lord. How the hell are
they the best cheaters in the world, nigga.
Holy shit.
The perfect patty, that's that bullshit. Look.
Bro, you a fucking fool, bro.
Perfect patties? Bro, them lying motherfuckers, bro.
You tripping, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, they believe they own lies. And you can't prove otherwise because you can't catch them. You can't catch them. You're not catching a perfect patty, nigga.
So in your mind, there's no such thing as a woman that doesn't cheat?
Never said that either.
Hold on, Doc.
Never said it either. Oh, but let me tell you what's so cold about the coldest cheaters. The coldest women that's cheaters don't cheat, nigga. You see them all on Maury, nigga. Let's talk about it. The coldest women, the coldest cheaters are the women that cheat more than any woman, but she don't cheat. Oh, they dump your ass temporarily. 2-3 days, for a week, bam, y'all back together. That's why they can go on Maury and pass a lie detector test. Because every time they fuck somebody else, they dumped you first. And that's why they always tell you, if you ever think about it, whenever a woman catch you cheating, she always say, why you ain't just break up with me? Because that's what she do to you.
Hold on now. Let's rewind.
I just spit. That was church, nigga.
Hold on. I'm dropping the mic. But we not gonna press the gas and speed past this. So you said I never said there was no woman that don't cheat.
Right.
So if there are women that don't cheat, how the fuck do you know this when from what I'm hearing, it sounds like you don't trust none of them.
No, see, that's the thing about it. I've had women that didn't cheat, you know what I'm saying? And then when I think the woman respected me enough to break up with me when she got ready to cheat.
Oh,
and that's the way you're supposed to do it.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Now how you breaking it down? Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking. Yeah, so I've had a woman that didn't cheat, but I'm talking about the women that didn't cheat that was cheating. That's the ones that keep breaking up with you and going right back with you. Yeah, that's cheating. I'm telling you, that's what the cheating is. Like, think about it, man. I know y'all been in a situation where your woman broke up with you something that was not break upable. It wasn't even nothing to break up over. She running the game, bro. For real, straight up, facts. You come back to the crib, it's extra clean, right? It's a new fish bowl in the house. It's a nigga tricking it in. Wow. And then y'all right back together, and then you right back under punishment and contract again. Until the next time she cheat on you.
So, hey, I know what you're saying. A woman that will break up with you over some bullshit.
Yep.
She's breaking up with you because she has morals and she don't want to cheat on you, right? That what you're saying?
No, she's doing it so she can legally cheat on you.
What?
She legally cheats, bro. That's why they tell you that. Think about it. I'm gonna ask you one more time. Have you ever got caught by a woman? You got caught cheating, and then she asks you right in your face, probably crying, why you ain't just break up with me? I've heard it. I know every time I think that's what heard it. They're secretly telling you what they be doing to you. Cause think about it, bro. I promise you, I know men have been in this situation. You with a woman for years, and then all of a sudden this weird ass breakup come out of nowhere. Oh, some dumb shit. Might be an old phone number, anything. The time you cheated last year, whatever. And then during this breakup, it might be a 3 or 4 day period. This bitch ain't answering the phone. She ain't answering the door. You do get on the phone with her. She rushing off the phone. She got an attitude. And then by the 4th day, once the rendezvous is over, now she's looking for you, calling you, get you to her crib, fuck you, and y'all right back together, bro. I went through that shit so many times before I figured it out, bro. I'm like, oh, okay. Now I know what's going on. I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's a game, bro. The motherfuckers playing a game. Them bitches get that apartment and go to playing games, nigga.
What's going on, Lady Love? Jizzle, you've been quiet for a minute, man. I know you gotta have something to say in response to our bro up here, man. He wilding out tonight, bro.
I'm not wilding out, though.
I love the conversation. You know,
I want to hear what YJ got to say, man. Where you at, YJ?
YJ, where you at, man? YJ probably done walked away from the goddamn microphone, man. Let's look at some of these comments in the chat, man. And because I know all of them about you right now. So, Nikki News says, most women tell me they don't cheat. When we become good friends, they tell me the truth. Okay. Chloe say, if you have to go to more, then you don't need to be together.
What we should really be doing, boss, I want to ask you.
Okay.
Have you ever had a chick that was cheating on her man with you?
Of course. Hell yeah.
Okay, so what did you think about it?
I'm gonna be honest, those are my younger years. Like now, I believe in karma, bro. I believe.
Oh yeah. That's why I don't cheat no more. Damn, you just hit it on the bro. That's the only reason. That's the only reason I put my sword down, man. For real.
And I feel like
Yeah.
when I've gotten cheated on later on in my life, I felt like that was what I deserved to get for the things I did to women in my younger years. So whether it hurt or not, I had to accept that shit because I did it a lot when I was younger. But now I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because when I get in my next relationship, I don't want to have to worry about karma coming to slap me in my face 10 years after I've been in a relationship where I'm head over heels over this woman and I go to prison because I killed this nigga. She cheated on me. I ain't trying to deal with all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, I ain't trying to do all that, bro.
Like, you know, I've been doing radio since 2009, right? 2009, right? And these was our topics, bro. Just like me and my co-hosts, these were our topics. And bro, women do not like to hear a man speak honestly the way I do, bro. And it's like, even when I first started doing YouTube, my first girlfriend, Michelle, my baby mama used to be sitting right next to me. And women and men would lose their mind because of the things I was talking about while my woman was in the room. They would make videos, hey, you ain't respecting your woman. You can't talk about that around your woman. Man, I don't get in trouble, nigga. What the fuck? She know I'm a radio host. We talking about a topic, so I gotta sit here, and that's what I tell men. I'm gonna give you an example, bro. Me and some of my friends are having a conversation about some old shit, talking about bitches or whatever. My woman walked in the room. Do you know all these sons of bitches went silent and scared the motherfucker? So when my woman left the room, I'm like, nigga, why y'all get quiet? Let me talk about myself. Nigga, your woman came in the room. Why y'all scared of my woman? You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, people don't understand. It's like it's a real thing that's going on. Like, people don't get it. It's a real topic that need to be had, bro. Women are bossing men, bro. They got us out of our nature, bro. This is why it's so much problems in relationships and there's so much turmoil, nigga. Because women have been given too much power in relationships, man.
I think that's why old girl, excuse me, I didn't mean to say old girl. That's why Drama Free said it sounded like that new millennium shit, because from our generation, I don't think we would put up with that type of shit, bro. You know, even though we might stand strong on our morals, yeah, some men might break. But nah, you're not gonna let a female talk to you any kind of way. I know I ain't. You know what I'm saying? But when it goes back to the term simp, when we seen in the chat, a simp can be a different definition for a different person. Some niggas might call you a simp because you don't want to go to the club because your old lady wants you to have a night with her. You a simp. But that's just making sure your old lady happy.
If that's the definition, I'm a fucking simp, because I ain't trying to go kick it with no
exactly.
niggas. I'm trying to be with my woman all the time. So if that make you a simp, I'm a simp then.
But then,
well, and I think the tides, the reason, like, I think the tides have turned, like, when it comes to the power shift type of thing, and I think that's why we get like, and we start talking like this, is because the whole power shift thing when it comes to the genders, I think that is real nowadays. It's like, that's just what it is, and like, a man kind of gotta accept this shit, or it, from a bird's eye view, it's almost like a man has to accept that shit to be in a relationship, but that's not true.
Man,
what up, Floyd?
I wanted to get really deep, but I don't really want to. I want to get real deep, but I know y'all so politically correct. Y'all ain't gonna rock it. So I'm gonna throw this out.
Some people like it deep, okay?
I'm gonna throw it out there like this, bro. I said this in a room full of people a long time ago. I said humans are full of crap. And why do I say that? Especially men. See, I can speak for men. I can't speak for women. But I know I feel like y'all feel the same way, but I can't put money on it. But men, we full of shit. Because we're fucking all y'all. Do you understand? All y'all. If we could get away with it and still keep our woman and all that shit, we'll fuck all y'all. Every goddamn woman in the chat. For real.
You talking about like right now?
And that's the real nature of a man.
Hold on. You talking about right now?
That's the nature.
Period. Period.
All right. So when it comes to that, yeah, that's the nature, and it goes back to the nature.
Right.
But when it comes to what someone values, when someone values something, will it be the same? Or it doesn't even matter?
So
Okay, so you know what? What you just said is the reason that we have same-sex marriage right now.
Oh Jesus.
It's true.
Oh Jesus.
So because basically, just like I heard somebody say the other day, and it was so cold. He was talking about how animals and plants and everything don't need to be taught how to be what they are. So when you got to think about most of the things that we're taught is so that we won't be what we naturally are.
But whatever you're taught, I think that to a certain extent is whatever you're. I was taught to be Baptist, but I'm not Baptist. Certain things I was taught. You can be taught a lot of shit, and that kind of goes back to your environment.
And you basically made my point because you had to unteach yourself to become who you were naturally already were. You had to unteach the stuff because what they were teaching you wasn't when you were born. You know what you're supposed to
Because my values, it was my values though that my values changed.
So
if that was the case, if you were born and you knew what you were, then you won't have no need for parents. That don't make no sense. A child being born, if they're born on an island and the parent never told the child the difference between a boy and a girl, that child's not going to know that there's a difference until they're older, and then they visually see a difference between if it's a little boy versus the mommy type thing. So yeah, they still have to be taught.
Yep, that's why we confused now. So we're up here telling kids that they have to make a decision if they're a boy or girl. They're not gonna look at the Johnson in their jeans.
I didn't say they had to make a decision. They need to be told you got a dick, you're a boy.
I wasn't talking about you, but no, I don't think that you really have to because think about it. They see they have a dick and they still been people telling them that they're a girl or they're telling themselves they're a girl. So
little boys don't know whether or not mommies have one or not.
You said what now?
Little boys don't know if a mother has one or not.
Okay, I guess so.
I guess you're speaking before they brain develop, maybe.
And no, I'm talking about like shit. I don't maybe up to maybe even when they start school, you know, because with my little ones, especially when I had my son, it was like he didn't know whether or not we had a pecker or not. Not until his sister was born and he saw her as a baby. That's the only way that he knew.
The point I was trying to make is that the people who control what we intake, you know, what we consume, media, education.
I think I understand what you were saying, but the way that you go about saying it doesn't go directly like that, and that's maybe why it offsets people.
So this is the point what I'm saying. Like, okay, it was at one point in time where they were allowing, where it was legal to have sex with or marry 13-year-olds, right? Do you remember that stage?
I ain't that old, but I know it's somewhere in the history books.
It's in the history books, right? And then they changed the age, right? So I'm saying it's like it's other people that are determining to us what's normal and what's legal. Like if you think about it, slavery used to be legal and normal because it was a thought and a belief that we all believed in.
Nah, I can't say I wasn't born then. I can't say whether I would have believed in it or not. What I'm hearing from you,
it was the law,
is that you're not okay with people telling folks what to think and how to feel and whatever. Then that, from my mind, went straight back to, oh, so you trying to say it's okay to be with a 13-year-old?
No. Yeah, why would you think that? No, I was giving an example of how the dominant society decides what we think and what's okay. Like the first comment I said is this is the reason we have same-sex marriage. Because back in certain days, we would have never even thought about that. You know, certain things would happen to you if you even mentioning some shit like that, right? Because it's the society, the people who control the laws and what we're supposed to think and all this and that. That's what I'm talking about. We're programmed to go along with all of this shit.
There's a lot more people in the last 30, 40 years, whatever it's been, that have just been more forthcoming. And because of that, that's why we see a lot of the changes that we see. I think that it was that way back when our parents were kids. It was just behind closed doors. It was not acceptable by the public. But once people started becoming more forthcoming, then it became okay. Because just like somebody had told me a couple of decades ago that there's more people in the United States that use drugs than don't use drugs. I told them they were stupid. I'm gonna tell you today, I can say I believe that there's more people in the United States that use drugs than don't use drugs or have done it in, somewhere a significant part of their life. I just, because I've seen, as I got older, I saw more things and saw more things. And I think it's the same way, like what you're saying, whether it be same sex or whether it be disrespect or whether it be cheating, whatever it is, what used to be not acceptable that has now become acceptable. I think it's just because people just took a chance and came out and put it out there on Front Street. And so, hey, because I think the majority of people, there was a lot of people in the closet hiding their dirty deeds or whatever you want to call it, whether it be drugs, whether it be cheating, whether it be same sex, whatever it is that was not acceptable that they had in them.
I don't know how we veered off into that, but what the original thing, the original thought was we were talking
you
about.
You brought it up.
No, we were talking about, but we were talking about why do women feel like why do women have so much power in a relationship and why are they like the boss of the men?
I don't think that we feel like we do.
Let me start right there because that was going to lead into my next question. But before I do that, let's welcome Nikki New to the panel. What's going on, Nikki?
Okay, in the building.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Excellent, good. Well, actually, the discussion started with why do women cheat? And Boss played that video.
I got a problem with his title altogether. Why can't he say why do people cheat?
Well, because he specifically wanted to address, why women.
So I have to do the replay on the video. So
why can't women be addressed? That's the thing I want to.
Well,
go ahead, Nikki.
Yeah,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Let me just go back to because I was here from the beginning when he played the video and stuff like that. And I'll be very real. I feel like that video was a bunch of psychobabble. And I think if you go over to that woman's channel or in her entire video archive, if she has a video about narcissists anywhere, don't ever listen to anything she has to say again. Okay. I'm completely real about that. The minute someone starts talking about like what narcissists do, I just turn the channel. But I'm older now. I was with the person I was married to. We were together for 12 and a half years. I was in a lot of committed relationships before that, a couple after. I've known all kinds of people and all types of relationships. I just don't really feel like the reasons why women cheat are that much different than men.
Thank you.
I just really don't.
Thank you.
And I think the more complicated you get in your answers about why anybody does this, the farther you are away from the truth. I mean, honestly, cheating sometimes can come down to like a very volatile moment in time. Like it could be complicated. It could be a long thing that's like drawn out or whatever. And sometimes it can be like quick, like everyone wants to know.
Spontaneous sometimes.
Yeah, everyone wants to know like why. The real answer to it all is, what are you gonna do when you find out it did?
Talk your
shit.
There you go.
Talk your shit.
Don't ask questions you don't want answers to.
Oh my
goodness. I'm gonna be real honest with you about this too. Our religious history as people, no matter what that religion has been, has forced people to stay in situations for reasons that they do not work to their better benefit over time. They do not increase the value of your life. I kind of understand that two people make a decision and they say, our kids are at a very vulnerable age right now. And if we divorced, it would be a very bad situation for them. But if you stay for either one of you, I'm just speaking from experience, bad fucking decision. Because the one thing that I have learned, how people use that phrase, they say love never dies. Right? But what comes after that? Well, for myself, I figured it out. Love never dies. It just switches form.
Changes.
It switches form. Okay? And if you are going to stay with somebody whose back you have to watch all the time, with someone you think is going to bring a love child home to you, with someone that you're going to actually continue to work and like make their life stable, you are going to miss out on happiness. You're going to miss out actually on just the chance to like be by yourself and realize how much you can make it. You're going to miss the opportunity to see somebody in the park and you go, oh my God, who the hell are they? Okay? Because you are at home with a motherfucking cheater. Okay? And there's a lot of people, like, you know, I can kind of understand, like, what Elda is saying. Even though, you know, I don't agree with him, I would, like, a lot of times, you know, what, but I want to hear him because I realize people have different operating systems.
Well, I don't cheat anymore. I don't cheat anymore. I don't believe in cheating. You know why I don't cheat anymore? Let me tell you why I don't cheat. Because if I wanted to deal with another woman, I would tell my woman about it and give her the opportunity to make a decision for herself. Because when you cheat with other people, you bring in other personalities into it. You bring in chances of diseases into it, children, like you said. So I would never cheat on a person again because I wouldn't want her to cheat on me as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me the opportunity to know about it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, it ain't no such thing as like, I'm unhappy. I'm going to tell you I'm unhappy. First of all, like, and that's the problem. I promise. The reason I keep trying to get men to understand what I'm saying, not women. I don't really talk to women. I be talking to the men. So I'll be trying to get the men to understand is that we have to be more vocal and communicate with our woman because most of the time, our woman never knows what we mad about and what we like and what we don't like because we never say anything. We always know what she don't like and what she likes because she tells us what she likes and what she doesn't like. She tells us what food she likes, snacks she likes, what kind of slippers she likes, what kind of blanket she want, a $300 blanket, all that shit, right? But we will never. We don't have, and it's because of fear.
$300 blanket.
It's because of fear. You know what I'm saying? It's fear of what our rejection from what we asking our woman. We fear that shit. Like our woman rejecting us is the worst fear in the world, and or you know what I'm saying. So it's like we stay away from that type of shit and avoid it. And we want our woman to read our mind. So a lot of this should be our men problem because we want her to read our mind. And then when the relationship over, girl, I just wanted you to do this on Sunday. Why you ain't tell her why y'all was together, motherfucker? You scared? Speak up.
So I have to ask this question because Doc said some real shit, and this is for the ladies on the panel. For going back to what he said, he stated if he want to sleep with another woman, he's gonna tell her. Do you respect a man that will do that, or you look at him as you ain't shit? What's your thoughts on a man?
You know what, you dropped out for a minute. Can you just say that real quickly once again so I can hear it?
What Doc was saying about him telling his woman that he want to have sex with another woman. How do you women feel about a man that's upfront and honest? Do you respect him, or do you just look at him as another old dog? He ain't shit. How do you look at him? Because he's
okay. I'm gonna ask Chloe to answer that
first. Go ahead, Chloe.
I was gonna let you go first, but okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think for the most part, most females, we ain't gonna give a damn why. All we're gonna hear in our head is, "You don't want to be with me."
Right.
That's all we're gonna hear, no matter which way you put it. So, I would say this: if that is what you truly want, maybe this is the female coming out of me. I don't know. In my mind, I'm still thinking that means you don't want to be with me because if you want to be with somebody else, you don't want to be with me. And
I agree.
If you care about me, or you did care about me, but you're just not caring about me the same way anymore, whatever. You have to know that woman's personality to know whether or not how she's going to take this breakup, because y'all fixing to have a breakup. So is she the type that you're going to need to make her hate you so she can move on? Or are you going to need to smooth her over so that she doesn't go jump off a bridge?
I was talking to my girl about this the other night. I was telling her how even though the last woman I was with, we was together for 9 years and we had, we never really argued or fought or nothing like that. I still told her I felt bad because like I had another woman, right? She knew about her and everything. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I loved her like a motherfucker, but I just like, I don't want to do that to another woman again. Even though I was able to have my cake and eat it too, I still feel like there was some kind of subconscious or conscious resentment, you know, regardless.
Yeah.
I think that anybody will feel resented. And that's the thing about it. We have to follow the laws of what everybody feels and thinks. So it's like really impossible to really step outside of those bounds. Like if you want to be in a relationship and you want to build something, that's what you're going to do. Either you're going to be single and do what the fuck you want to do. That's only two choices.
Well, there's a reason why I said.
To be honest with you, like I think for me, go on and lie to me, tell me something that's gonna make me hate you, because I don't want to look at you ever again. And the only way that's gonna happen is you're gonna have to make me hate you.
All right. So can you still hear me?
As females, we kind of just like hang on to this little thread of hope that he might come back. But in reality, that ain't fair to ourselves if we take you back.
Now I gotta say this because I'm gonna say this real quick, and I just piss off the crowd. Please let me get it, boss.
Go ahead.
Man, I'm gonna tell you the trick. Just do what they do. I made a whole video about it on TikTok. Do what they do, man. You want to cheat? Break up with her. Make it look sincere. Go cheat, and then go back with her. Go ahead.
What makes you think she's gonna take you back?
She don't know you cheated, and you didn't cheat because you broke up with her first.
Broke up with her, right?
So that means that is not in my book. Not in my book.
Hold on. Let me hit. Nikki knew she been waiting. Go ahead, Nikki.
Go ahead, Nikki. He must have skipped my comments in the chat when I said not in my book. God damn it! You cheated.
I think people are going to be.
I just taught y'all how to cheat like a woman just now.
I think people are going to be surprised by my answer. I think people are going to be really surprised by my answer. And a lot of people are going to disagree with it. And I don't really care because I have so much longer to live in my life. I don't know how much longer that is. I've been loved by a lot of people. I've been in a lot of different relationships with different people. And I've been through a lot of pain, right? So my answer is completely different. All right. So the next relationship I'm in with somebody, the relationship is going to be us, right? It's going to be me. It's going to be him. I no longer believe that, and see, I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Muslim. I'm not bound by any religious tenets. I'm a Buddhist. It's a different kind of thing. We are only bound, the only sexual kind of moral system that we are bound to is to not practice sexual immorality. But we don't recognize other people's systems of immorality as being moral and or not. That's it. So there's precepts. All right, this is what I'm going to say. I think that one of the biggest mythological ideas in all of relationships is that if you're monogamous, you're succeeding. I don't believe that's true. I know that if you're cheating, you're losing. But there's this idea that like, oh, if we're monogamous, we're good people. Or, oh, I've never cheated and I'm a good person. Oh, monogamy is the way to be, whatever. All right. So I will tell you that my next relationship, it will not be an open relationship. It will never be any of that crazy polyamorous, polygamous shit either. Okay. It will never be open. There will be no cheating, but I can't say that, if that statement is ever made to me, that my response is not going to be, oh my God, you don't love me anymore. Oh my God, I'm not the greatest thing in the world anymore. I go to the Dollar Tree, okay, and I see women at the fucking Dollar Tree that are so banging that all I think to myself is, thank God that God didn't make me a man, because I can never deal with it, because the shit out here is crazy. Like, it's so amazing, right? And I also don't believe, like, I don't know. I mean, if you said that to me, I mean, there would have to be like boundaries, right? I'd have to be like, well, what's the situation? Whatever. Like, you're not going to start a relationship with this woman. And this woman better never. She better fucking never start any shit with me. Like, she'll probably fall in love with you. That's her fucking problem. It ain't ever going to be mine. And I'll probably say to him, you know what? I'm going to be gone for the next 2 weeks. Where are you going, honey? I don't know. I'm going to go to Tokyo. See you when I get back. Well, what are you going to do over there? I don't know. You got some ideas, and so do I. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that's the. I'm not saying that's the healthiest way to live, but I've lived the other side of the coin. Where I was monogamous, where I didn't cheat, where I didn't do any of that kind of stuff. Guess what? I had to rebuild my life. If I have a good life with somebody, if we have something worth keeping, truth is, if we love each other like crazy, that doesn't mean that I'm the only person that he might ever want to be with. I'm not stupid.
Got a quick question. Got a quick question for you and Boss. Boss, quick question.
Go ahead, bro.
From what you know, what you've experienced, and what you heard from other people, who's the person that's doing the breaking up mostly in relationships? Is it women or men?
That's a tough question to answer. If I'm speaking on my experience, going back to my younger days, it was me fucking up. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the fact that I wanted to break up. It was just me doing stupid shit. So if I'm going with my experience, I would say men. But if we're going with who says it's over,
That's what I'm asking.
It's women.
Okay, that's what I'm asking. That's what I was asking. Okay.
It's women.
Okay.
Yeah, and I would say that it's usually the individual who gets the idea in their head that they would have a better life with the person that they're cheating with. Or that the person that they're cheating with is actually going to do for them the things that they're talking about. That's usually the person who leaves the relationship. Like, in my experience of people ending marriages or high-level long-term commitments over time because of adultery, that's kind of usually how it gets broken down.
Man, this is one hell of a goddamn lie. Jeez. At the end of the day, man, the way I see it is what Nikki New came up here and said, and I feel like it was the fucking best answer, and the answer I always live by. Man, men and women cheat for the same fucking reasons. It's you're human. It doesn't have anything to do with no gender. That's how I feel. At the end of the day, for real. Think about it now. We all human.
I think you either got it in you or you don't.
That's what it is. It doesn't matter your gender, because there are some good men out there and there's some good women out there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, we know Doc don't like got that perfect patterns, but
does that mean that if you cheat, you're not a good person? Because you just, and I'm asking because you just used that word. There's good men and there's good women.
Yeah, so and the good men and good women don't cheat.
You've admitted to cheating in your younger years.
In my younger years. So hold on.
So now you're a good man.
Everybody deserves a second chance.
So that means that I was gonna say. So does that mean? All right, let me throw this way out there. I'm gonna throw you a long one. So what's the time frame of change?
You get on my damn nerves, Chloe.
No, I'm just wondering because I'm not saying that it can't happen, because like in your situation, I know that there's been some years in there and there's been some maturity and stuff like that. But is it possible that somebody could cheat for a time period and then wake up and have an epiphany and
damn right. You got two men on the goddamn panel right now who learned our lessons.
Do you watch Cheaters, Boss?
I've seen the show before.
Okay, have you ever noticed that when the majority of women, I'm gonna start using the word majority to make people feel better. The majority of women on that show, whenever they get caught cheating, they always say that the dude wasn't spending enough time with you. Didn't spend enough time with me.
Yep.
Okay, well, I got news for you. I never watched this show, and my dude don't spend enough time with me, and I still ain't cheated. Now what?
That's fine. That wasn't a challenge, and you just.
But I can tell you this:
I'm talking about a TV show.
I know, but what I'm saying is that But that goes back to what was being said earlier when the other lady was up here. I think she had mentioned it, or you mentioned it when she was up here. One of the other, but what that is going to turn into is unhappiness.
No, I'm just giving an example of what I hear the women saying on these videos when they get caught cheating. It's always they blame it on the man. I'm telling you, women are cold. They blame it on you. Catch a woman cheating, and it's your fault. Think about it. You catch a woman cheating,
If a man gets caught cheating, the first thing out of his mouth is, "Well, because you always bitching. I'm tired of hearing you bitch."
I'm just gonna say this. I cannot even tell you how many people I know who are monogamous and just endlessly unhappy. Okay, so if that's what you need to do to like appease, I don't know, whomever, continue to do so. You know what I mean? Like if that's what you want to do with your life, that's fine. I'm not talking to you personally. I'm saying
It's not going to make a person happy, though. I don't think it will. It might be a temporary Band-Aid, but it's not going to make them happy in the long run.
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm going to give you just a quick example, right? Okay. Let's say, okay, I knew a woman very, very close to me. Okay, maybe she was in my bloodline. I don't know. Who was married to a very, very, very successful doctor that she loved a whole lot. Well, he wanted to fuck about every nurse he ever saw. Okay, they had a beautiful life, right? Beautiful life. First it hurt her, then she got pissed off. Then she said, "Fuck this. Fuck this. I'm going to keep him, and I'm going to find what I want." So she went out and she found. Let me explain something to you. She didn't have an agenda. She got married to someone she loved. She raised his children. After the fact. She had the right to do whatever she wants.
Wow.
This is a free country.
I'm not saying that she's
wrong. This is a free country.
I'm just saying that once she found out.
She didn't have an agenda. She did not have an agenda.
Done wrong to her, then her anger made her feel like, you know what?
No, let me tell you.
I'm going to do next.
She decided to stay and raise her kids. She decided to stay married. And she said, "I don't have to live not being loved." That is not anything but like a decision that a reasonable human being would make. And she went out and she found that person. Okay. And he died like 5 years after they were together. Eventually, her husband stopped cheating on her because he just didn't have it like that anymore to attract these young women. And they were happy together, and they died together within a year of each other. So you can never tell somebody what they should and shouldn't be doing, because nobody's broken heart is the same kind of broken heart. Everybody, when you get your heart broken,
people's got to do what they got to do to get through it. Something,
and they have to continue to live their life. You know, very few people get cheated on and say, "I'm out of here." Okay, and I'll tell you another thing that's really, really annoying is, and some people around here might have experienced this. When this happens to you, or when you go through something like this, the people who have been married for a long time, or whatever, like very sanctimonious about it, the first thing they want to do is have the opportunity to say to you, "Well, I would never put up with that. I would have just left." And you're looking at them like, really? You know, it's like they want the opportunity.
I can't speak for other people. I can only say that I would.
I think we got a better question. Boss, have you ever stayed with a female after she cheated on you?
No, I haven't.
Why not?
I have.
I mean, it's. I think it's the basic reason.
It's not a wrong answer. It's not a wrong answer. But I have a reason why I'm one like to know that.
I think the main reason for anyone, I believe, is you won't trust them again. Like, do you want to? Even let's say, for instance, you madly in love when they cheat on you, and you really don't want you really don't want to let them go. But why would you stay if they go to the bathroom? You like, is that nigga in the bathroom? No, I don't want to live the rest of my life like that, man. No.
I would explain it, but I mean, I'm
It's in other words,
gonna get judged for
you
what
can work through.
I'm gonna get judged for what I'm about to say, but I'm gonna say it anyway because I like to speak the truth, man. Honestly,
Some people can do it, and some people can't.
honestly, you can love a person so much that the worst, losing them
Hurts
worse than anything. Yes.
I get what you're saying, bro.
Yes.
I get what you said. Yeah. Losing them hurts worse than what the fuck they did to you.
Yes.
Now allow me to ask part 2 of that question. Have you ever cheated on somebody and they still accepted you back?
Yes. And you know why? And another reason I get forgiven, because I'm telling you, man, I question nature. That's why I question nature, because I really loved the woman and still cheated and felt real bad about it, because I felt, it's like, I don't know if I naturally felt bad about it or I felt bad because I was taught to feel bad about it. You know what I'm saying? Because really deeply, if I really was going to feel bad about it, why would I even do it?
Because you weren't thinking at the time.
Yeah, I mean, like, seriously, like somebody was saying earlier about spontaneous cheating. That's the scariest one. Okay, I'm a quick scenario. Quick scenario. I was at Wendy's. I was working at Wendy's. I was about 20 years old, maybe. My girl was coming to pick me up from work. It was this pretty ass white girl, and I didn't really fuck with white girls. It was pretty ass white girl, older white lady. She was like 33. She's like 13 years older than me. She was fine as hell. She was in a halfway house. She worked for a radio station, but she was in a halfway house. You know, you drunk drive, whatever they call it, halfway house. Anyway, she said she hadn't had sex with a woman. She offered to blow me in the bathroom, bro. So I go in the bathroom. She tell me, she had hair all the way down the back. She was like, you want my hair up or down? I was like, down. She took it down and whipped it like on a movie or some shit. And we did it, whatever. I ended up hitting it and everything. So
that would be the last question on my mind is, where the fuck you want my hair?
She said, it's the first time I really fuck white girls like this. She was like, you want my hair up or down? I thought it was a great question for head. But anyway,
that's never got that question before. For me.
Damn, that's fucked up. I ain't never think about it. I was young. She was 33. So when I come out
you were 20 years old, so that's expected, I think.
Yeah, I was young. So I come out the bathroom and my girlfriend is parked right by the door. So like she's staring me right in the face, and I'm like feeling guilty as fuck, and like, and then I get in the car. I didn't have nowhere to wash off, or I'm sitting in the car like, I hope I don't, it was fucking fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I felt fucked up the whole ride home. Like I just cheated on my girl, and I like my girl. My girl was beautiful and everything. So it's like, yeah, sometimes it spontaneously happens.
Wow.
See, the reason why I asked you that question was because I've heard you speak things before, and even tonight you said some of the same things. And it's something that I totally don't agree about. And that's that get back thing. That in other words, like if you cheated on your girl and she took you back, then you're gonna be worried that she's gonna do a get back.
You got that right. You got that right.
See, I don't comprehend that. Yeah. I don't comprehend that that's a free pass.
It is. It is a free pass. If you get caught cheating on your girl, or the girl get caught cheating, man,
then you don't have a relationship.
I almost came to blows with some of my homies.
Then you don't have a relationship.
Right, boss,
I get
almost came to blows because I told my homies, right? They telling me, I told them, if your girl catch you cheating, nigga, she gonna get you back, bro. And then we arguing. She ain't like that. She caught you, bro.
Me, I ain't taking you back. I mean, I ain't saying I'm taking you back because I cheated. Even if you say you gonna take me back, nah, hell nah, because I know you gonna make me feel like I made you feel, and I don't want to feel that shit.
No, you know what that is, boss? That's your conscience.
You damn right. And
you don't want. No, not for what you're thinking though. It's not because you worried about her doing you the same way. You don't want to look her in the face and see the pain you caused.
I mean, I already did that because she caught me cheating.
No, but you have to keep looking at it.
How you get caught, bro? How you get caught? Let's go through that. Let me hear one of that.
Listen. I don't even want to tell y'all this.
I love hearing how niggas got caught, bro. I love it, man. Please tell me, man.
Man, listen. The girl goddamn that I was. It's actually some gangster shit, but at the same time, I felt stupid as fuck. The girl that I was cheating on her with, she was bisexual.
Okay.
And she wanted my girl.
They usually do.
But I never told my girl never knew nothing about her. You know what I'm saying? And
you gotta be careful in them situations. They'll go behind your back and fuck your girl.
And she told on me, bro. She fucking told on me, bro.
You should have known that was coming.
But hey, I didn't know she was bisexual up front. She did let me know later on, but I didn't think she was gonna fucking tell on me.
Did you try to lie the way out of it, or did you fess right up?
Nah, I tried to make them be friends and let's do this together.
Oh my God,
that shit ain't work.
Yeah, but
let me put it like let's do the role reversal. If you found out that one of your friends wanted to fuck your girl,
man, come on, Chloe. God damn.
No. Would you not be always worried and be looking at them side-eyed?
If I find out one of my friends want to fuck my girl, I ain't friends with you no more.
Well, then why would you think that a dyke is not going to be the same way?
It ain't a dyke. A dyke, she's bisexual. It's different.
No, because she still likes the tuna taco shit, whatever the fuck y'all call it.
A dyke like nothing but
okay, a bisexual. They all the same to me. If you eat fish tacos, you fuck. Let me stop.
Like I said, I didn't know.
I don't eat seafood like that, so I'm not on that side of the fence. So my thing is this: if she likes other females, you should have already been looking at her funny, just like you would look at a dude.
He said he didn't know.
I didn't know off rip.
Yeah, he said he didn't know.
I didn't know off rip. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I mean,
it's kind of hard to dodge them motherfuckers these days.
Man, what you talking about? Yeah, man.
Pretty much. I would say at this point in history, most young women are societally being raised to be bisexual, which is not going to eventually be an advantageous thing to them. And I don't think it. I actually, just as a lot of people would say, well, that's part of the alphabet agenda, which I don't use that terminology. I think that that's actually part of the heterosexual pornographic world. That's raising young women to be like that. That's what I think is raising young women to be that way. I mean, I've been watching it for like 30 years. So I think in the female world, men have to run roughshod with a lot more creative sexuality than maybe women do with just men in general.
Right.
It's a weird thing. I wouldn't want to deal with it.
Well, yeah. What you said was a mouthful, and I appreciate you for dropping that, Jewel. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. I've been on here for a goddamn 2 hours. I don't never go live this long, but I'm gonna play a song and I'm gonna come back. You can give your final thoughts, and we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up, man. So y'all sit tight, man. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna play. No, I ain't gonna play that promo. That ain't the right song to play right now. We're gonna just do this right here. Yeah.
This is Arm & Hammer in this.
On the floor, we gotta fix that. I seen more chicks popping up at a kickback. Well, I'ma light this bitch up like a lit black. So sit back, the song for the big bag. I see a bad little breeze, gotta get there. Shit, yeah, I'ma holler, you can sit there. Cause I don't know how many models I'ma get, yeah. Bottle at the bottle, watch the pretty models follow me. Be jerking at the party, after party, they gon' swallow me. I'm sorry, let me stop this, I'm just geeking like a rock. If you ain't speaking on the top, it's hard, baby, I can't holler at you. Speaking about $1 coming out, it's not a problem, cause I'm trying to make it holler. If you want, then you can follow. I can be your baby father for your throat. I load you up until you choke. And tell my driver, let's go, let's go. If you look real good and you keep that body looking right, this is your night. If you got that bag and you spend your money, you spend it how you like. Have a good time. I'm about to make a toast. I put my glass up. She put her ass up, so I threw some cash up. She got her own bag in the back of that dump truck, like the boys in Big County. I'm trying to ride a big dump. She can get what she want. I give her what she need.
schedule. Big girls need love too, skinny girls need a hug too. You can be 42, 52, I done seen them lift 32. I don't guess that clean, I'll be in between. I'll take a milk and dive in a switch. Man, in this.
Real good, and you keep that body looking right.
Keep your body looking right, baby. Body looking right, baby. It's your night, baby. It's your night.
That bag, and you spend your money how you like.
You can spend it how you like, baby. Good time. We gon' have a big time, baby.
Loving how she feeling the vibe. I took one good look, it's going down tonight. She winked her eye, caught her strutting in about 11 o'clock. One time, is you ready or not? She said, I got all night. No red wine, cause I got on white. Yeah, just my type, it's going down tonight. Tonight. She got her high heels on. Loving the way she moves. Loving the way. Grown folks in the building. And she had a long week at work, she tryna freak and flirt. I can't blame you, do what you do, and I'ma do me, is that cool? Cool, she said, yeah, I'm just tryna have a good time. Come on in. One time.
If you look real good, and you keep that body looking right.
Keep your body looking right, baby. Body looking right, baby. It's your night, baby. It's your night.
That bag, and you spend your money how you like.
You can spend it how you like, baby. Good time. We gon' have a big time, baby.
If you look real good, and you keep that body looking right.
Keep your body looking right, baby. Body looking right, baby. It's your night, baby. It's your night.
That bag, and you spend your money how you like.
You can spend it how you like, baby. Good time. We gon' have a big time, baby. Big time, baby.
Yeah, that was Have a Good Time featuring Crucial K on Y Jizzle. Will be on my next album, Still Boss, man. We're going to go ahead and wrap things up with final thoughts. And we're going to let the jewel dropper drop her jewel before we get up out of here. Salute to everybody who fell through, man. I appreciate y'all. Nikki New, you got the flow.
Oh, I don't even. I just think it's an imperfect world. It's a very imperfect world. We're imperfect people. You know, we've been through a lot, trying to figure things out. We're trying to make the best decisions. And you have to be less judgmental of other people. You have to be less certain that you think that you know what they should do for their life. You know, I mean, I've just been through it. So these are old concerns for me. And the next part of my life is just, you know what I mean? Do better than, or to have better than what I had before. And the truth is, I really feel like I had good, for the most part, loving experiences before. So I'm just going to move on to the next thing. And, you know, if you can't get your relationships right romantically, here's what you do. Get your relationships right with your friends.
Okay. You threw a curveball at me just then.
Yeah. You know, I love you, boss. I really respect you. You're literally one of the hardest, consistently at it, always people. And I was blessed by God to have met you and all the other people I've met with through you. And these are the kind of relationships that we all have with each other. Like, they don't involve worrying about cheating, or they don't involve those type of things. They're the relationships that keep us free.
Yep. Big facts.
There you go.
I appreciate you. You know, I got nothing but love for you. Thank you. I appreciate you. So we're going to wrap it up. I guess I'll give my final thoughts. It's simple to me. You feel me? And I always, well, I don't say always, but I went back earlier in the live to what Nikki New said. When it comes to cheating, it's nothing to do with no damn gender. It's about the individual. One thing that I can say about men. When a man get cheated on, he don't want nobody to know. You know, because it bothers his pride. If a woman knows that he got cheated on, she want to know why. You know what I'm saying? If he's a handsome guy, she's like, why would she cheat on a handsome guy like you? The next thing she think about, okay, maybe it's his sex. If his sex is good, maybe it's his finances. But at the end of the day, people that do things to other people is not gender related. It's all about the individual. People get upset and bothered, and I understand why when they say men do this, women do that. Why do they say that? Because that's the only people they deal with. If you a man, the only people you date, well, I ain't gonna say the only, if you a straight man, the only people you date is women. So you see what these women has done to you, but you haven't dated all the women in the world, and vice versa. So we know it's not all women. We know it's not all men. It's always the individual. So if you are the one that's being cheated on, don't be confused. Don't let anyone make you feel like it damaged who you are. Nah. If you stayed 100% solid the whole time, like the homie Dot say, perfect Patty or perfect Patrick, it doesn't damage your character. You did what you were supposed to do in a relationship. And hopefully you did it because you cared or you was in love, not because it was the right thing to do. Stay solid at all times, man. If you were raised with values and morals and you stand 10 toes on them, don't let nobody change what you believe. If the love is real, the love is real. Nobody can change that. That's how I see it, man. I've been cheated on. I've cheated on people. But I'm still standing. I feel like I got my karma and I'm still standing. It's not the end of the world. Y'all be easy. Y'all know it. Y'all know I love y'all. Yeah, it never changed, man. Thank you for rocking with me on this late night tip. Salute to Nikki New, L. Dot, Chloe, Y Jizzle, and everybody in the goddamn chat, man. Go ahead and get up out of here, man. We're going to end it like this. We on some fly shit.
Okay, may I have your attention, please? Ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause. Let's get it. Yeah. They titled this next one, y'all, Fly Shit. Yeah. Let's get it.
Hey, I'm on some fly shit. Fly shit. Fresh. Fly shit. Can't lie. Fly shit. No stress. Fly shit. Fly shit. Fly shit. Mob shit. I'm on some mob shit. Mob shit. Mob shit. Mob shit. Mob shit. Ain't nothing changed with me. Mob shit. Been the same from day one.
Yeah, I'm on my grown man shit. I was started paying rent, so I own my shit. Then the foot draggers came. I told them, go on, little bitch. If you wanna live good, get your own little bitch. Fly shit, fly shit. Bought a bitch on my dick. 9 times out of 10, cause I'm on my shit. I'ma make a bitch mad, they can throw a little fit. I got a lock on every door in this bitch. Better hold a little bit. It's gonna take a lot more than that, bitch. I know you can't even afford this dick. You pay my mortgage, little bitch. That's the reason I'm ignoring this chick. Now she begging just to blow a nigga dick.
I'm on some fly shit.
I'm fly.
Fly shit.
I'm fresh.
Fly shit.
Can't lie.
Fly shit.
No stress.
Fly shit. Fly shit.
Mob shit.
Fly shit. Mob shit. I'm on some mob shit.
Mob shit. What's
shit.
poppin'?
Mob shit.
Mob shit.
Mob
What's
shit.
poppin'?
Mob shit. Ain't nothing changed with me. Yeah. Mob shit. It been the same from day one.
Pull up on the curb, I be fly than a bird. Baby on the shit, yeah, call me a turd. Baby, it's the mafia. Baby at the plate like tilapia. Even though we cool and we body them. Boom. I don't know who cooler than all of them right there. My pippin' on when the fresh peppermint. Ooh, your boyfriend wanna be my surrogate. Damn, stomping around this bitch like an elephant. Boom, shawty want me in it like some medicine. Woo, y'all niggas louder than Edison. Push a K up in the air, baby, I'm on some fly shit.
Catch me on some fly shit, smoked out. My mafia music, no doubt.
Love
When
in the
everybody
building,
feels
what?
with the thought, all this heat from these black niggas, no doubt. Every time you hear me, I'm a new shit. And my brothers on the same, this a group pick. We gon' keep it pimpin' on some group shit. We the tight shit, never got a loose grip. Baby, see them jeans got a loose fit. I'm a rock and sink a boat with these loose lips. And my bros, music, fly shit. We be making moves like the my bitch.
Fly shit, fly shit.
Catch me on some fly shit, smoke down.
Fly shit, fly shit.
Catch me on some fly shit.
I'm fly. I'm fresh. Can't lie. No stress.
Fly shit. Fly shit.
Mob shit.
Fly shit.
Okay.
Mob shit. I'm on some mob shit.
Mob shit.
Mob
What's
shit.
poppin'?
Mob shit.
Mob shit.
Mob
What's
shit.
poppin'?
Mob shit. Ain't nothing changed with me.
Yeah.
Mob shit. It been the same from day one.
Yeah.
Flying through the city on some fly shit. Gotta get this skrilly while the time ticks. Tell her do the same, get your own mama. Stay off in your lanes, no drama. Rapping for the acronym, let's rock this here. Can't shit stop this here. Nan not a nigga, nan not a bitch. Stand on my shit, coolin' in my polo shirt. We doing this for the turf, for the black top, for the concrete, for the have-nots. Yeah, I ain't got it out, but I'm posted. Fly shit, riding the fuck out, I'm coasting. I'm on some fly shit.
I'm fly.
Fly shit,
I'm fresh.
fly shit,
Can't lie.
fly shit,
No stress.
fly shit, fly shit,
Mob shit.
fly shit.
Okay.
Mob shit, I'm on some mob shit.
Mob shit. What's poppin'?
Mob shit,
Mob shit.
mob
What's
shit,
poppin'?
mob shit. Ain't nothing changed with me.
Yeah.
Mob shit, it been the same from day one.
Yeah.
Like, shit like that, shit like this, you ride out, yup, ride out.
Good night, y'all.